Hello, 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 fellow Biafrans all over the world. My people, I am here again today, Wednesday, the 8th of May 2024. I beg your pardon. Join me, my people. We are here again streaming live on one of the Brgie platforms where we tell you the authentic information and give you every details as you would want it. Biafra is our religion and we must continue to evangelize and preach the gospel of Biafra. As you can see on the screen, the picture of our leader is there. Hello, my wonderful Sonny. Thank you for joining. Before I continue, my people, I have to do the needful. Almighty Father God, I thank and glorify your holy name. The word said it, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yes, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord. Amen. This goes to every Biafran, especially our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even though he walks through the valley of shadow of the enemy, nothing will happen to him because the Lord is his shepherd. Same goes to our Prime Minister. We are the children of God. In every situation, we must give him thanks. God is the Father that gives us what no human father can give. So we Biafrans, we shall walk through the valley of shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for the Lord is with us. He has prepared this table before us in the presence of our enemies. And Biafra is that table he has prepared for us. Welcome, my brother Henry. Thank you for joining. As you all know, I always play the voice of our Onyendu. No matter what he is saying, we want to hear his voice because he is the prophet of our time and his voice scares the enemies. That's why they were looking for him. So my people, let me play his voice.
And let me make this very clear to you, you are under oath. Yes. And by virtue of that oath, you are under direct order from me. Yes. Any day you wake up, you hear I've been arrested, born Nigeria down.
Did you people hear that? Any day you hear I have been arrested, burn Nigeria down. But do you people know what Ejiofor did when Onyendu was arrested or brought back to the zoo? They used the Ifeanyi Ubah's private jet to bring our leader back from Kenya illegally. They even lied that the Interpol was working with them. It was on the newspapers. I showed everything here, but the Interpol denied. Nigeria is such a lie country. And it is because that the rest of them allowed the Fulanis, who have no feelings for us, who have no relationship with us, who came from Saudi Arabia to North Africa, Sahel. They are full of everything. People that have no background. The rest of Nigerians allow these people to go inside of them and sow evil seed of discord. Ejiofor came and said, oh, calm down, calm down. Onyendu will come out. Because they have already started rioting from Aba. If anybody remembers the record, look at it where he said it here. Any day you hear that anything happens to me, look at it.
That's on me. Yes. Any day you wake up, you hear I've been arrested, born Nigeria down.
You have heard it, but they will not.
And let me make this very clear to you. You are under oath. Yes, sir. And by of that oath, you are under direct order from me. Yes. Any day you wake up, you hear I've been arrested, born Nigeria down.
You see, my people, did they do it? They didn't. Because they are not following Onyendu. They want to use Biafra agitation to make money. That's why they had 100 million bounty and they quickly sold him, because that's what they are looking for. They are not looking for Biafra at all. They want to use Biafra, not to get Biafra. They just want to use the name Biafra agitation to make money, not to get Biafra. That's trading, trade by barter. Anybody who is a businessman, you will always want to, to assess your relationship with them critically and evaluate it to know what they are looking for. As I am here now, if I start tomorrow to say to my PM, this media team that I belong to, I want you to start paying me. From that minute, you will know that I'm no longer Biafra agitator. I am looking for money. I am a businesswoman. But God knows that what I'm doing is from the bottom of my heart. That I wished that even as I'm saying it, that Biafra is here already. But somebody that there's a bounty of 100 million on your leader's head, you jump to it. You can do anything. They sold Biafra because selling Onyendu is like selling Biafra. So my people, before I go to the main information that I am bringing here today, which is nothing but what relates to Biafra coming and what our Prime Minister said, before I go to that, let me say a few things from my own mind and from my own knowledge and experience. You know, when they say sit at home 3 days so that you will vote, people will be talking about their business. If you don't have a place or a home to do that business, will you be doing the business? Because that person who asked you to sit at home for 3 days is the one providing you security at the moment. Because Biafra already had war. And during that war, some people sat at home for 3 years. So if you want Biafra, you have to make a sacrifice. The sacrifice you have to make, just 3 days. Hello, good evening, my sister. It's 4:45 from here. Okay, evening. Yeah, I hope you are doing good. So when they say sit at home for 3 days, some of you will be talking about your business. What do you people want? You want business or you want freedom? Do you want business or you want your liberty? You don't want anybody to interfere with what you are doing, then you have to make a sacrifice. Because sometimes our people want to hear something. So let me tell you people, this one from my own mind, from my own experience. As I said earlier, from Onyendu's, hello, well done. Thank you, my brother, Peter. So my people, you see, anybody who is talking about anything in life, you must be ready to sacrifice something. Don't be don't be this type of person that is always in a hurry. I want this, I want that, I want that. Everything in life goes with sacrifice. We are all predominantly Christians in the Southeast. Predominantly Christians, which means Christ is the person we worship, we believe in. Christ made a sacrifice, huge sacrifice, with his life. So if you are answering a Christian, you must be ready to act like Christ. You cannot be a talker and not a doer. Nothing goes for nothing. When the white men came to Islamize us, to bring us as Christians, they made huge sacrifice. And they don't know the sacrifice they made. Whether they came to lie to us, that is their own sacrifice. Because some of them don't practice what they preached. Wow, the network is not friendly. Are you not hearing me? Julie, my sister, are you not hearing me? Please, can someone confirm? She said that the network is not friendly. I don't know. Are you people hearing me? Can someone indicate, please? So that I will know whether I should continue. Can someone please let me know if you are not hearing me? Yes, are you hearing me? Please say that you are hearing my voice so that I will know what to do. Please confirm you are hearing me, because I asked 2 questions and you said yes. I don't know which one you are saying yes to. Are you hearing my voice? Okay, Doris, thank you so much. So what I was saying, my people, you know what we are doing? Why we come here every day is not because we have a lot of time or because we want to be talking. Okay, thank you, Henry. Thank you. It's not because we have the whole day to ourselves. We have something to do as well. But let me tell you 2 reasons why we come here every day. One is because we want Biafra. And 2 is because as human beings, we always and easily forget. So we come here every day to remind our people that we have a goal and that we have to pursue that goal, and telling you things that are happening. Something might happen in the north. Somebody in the south will not hear it. until the radio or the network transmits it. So that is the reason why we come every day to say what we say or do what we are doing. I feel like waving my hand and Biafra will come, but it's not that easy. It has a process that it has to follow. And during that process, many things happen that you need to know and you need to hear about. So now that our Onyendu is incarcerated, we have another Onyendu in the person of our Prime Minister who is leading us. We have to continue to network this process of getting Biafra by telling you people what our current leader, which is our Prime Minister, what he is doing with his cabinet and the government in exile, what we are doing and where we are going to and where we have been. So currently, we are in the process of doing our self-referendum to get a lot of Biafrans to vote that we want to leave Nigeria. So with him and his cabinet ministers, they keep weighing the options. They keep weighing the options, and I have been doing my possible best to send some people this latest system, like phone number, a phone number that you will just call and they will ask you your details, your name and your date of birth. Once you give them that, so he wants us to make sure that people in the homeland have all voted. That's why he gave us 3 days sit at home on the 29th of this month, 30th and 31st, so that the voting will be completed. And some people are complaining about sit at home. And I am saying that in anything you are doing in life, you must make a sacrifice. Don't be like tortoise that has been in the hole. And the date they are bringing him out, the tortoise was telling them, hurry up, hurry up. But you have been in the hole. So if you cannot make sacrifice for 3 days, what are you looking for? Are you sure you are looking for Biafra or you are looking for me like the DOS? Because the DOS said that they are looking for Biafra, but they are businessmen. They want to use Biafra. They don't want to get Biafra. So analytically, you have to evaluate what you want, assess it, and give it a meaning. Do you want Biafra or you want to deal with Biafrans like the DOS? There are two significant distinctive meanings to it, that you want Biafra or you want to deal with Biafra. What do you want? So I am also saying that if you are going to complain for sitting at home 3 days, remember those in Benue that have run away from their home for over 3 years now. They have been on the IDP camp before Onyendu was caught. Onyendu was renditioned June 2021. This next month will be 3 years that Onyendu was renditioned. Hello. Thank you for joining my wonderful brother, Iko to Onyendu. Onyendu was renditioned 3 years ago, June, and now is May. Next month now, Onyendu will be 3 years. Before Onyendu was renditioned, Fulanis have driven these people to the mountains on IDP camp. So they have been there for over 3 years now. And during Nigeria-Biafra war, businessmen and women, children, were sitting at home for 3 years. if our prime minister said, sit at home for 3 days, you don't have to say anything. If you are really talking of Biafra, you have to sit at home for that 3 days and make sure that you help others to vote, because it is only phone call now. There are so many numbers on that phone link. It is with our prime minister's picture. Once you click on it, you will see all the numbers. Thank you, Freeman. He's telling you people to hit the like button and share. I always forget to say it. I don't want people to think that why I am doing this is for them to like and share my video, but it is part of it. If you don't share my video, many of our people will not hear what we are saying. So the more you share it, the wider it spreads. So my people, I urge you people to vote. Anybody that does not have that link, please call this number you see on this studio, and I will send it to you. Today I have sent it to about 4 people that called me. They called me as early as 9 from Italy, from Nigeria, and from Biafra land. So my people, we have to vote. We have to make sacrifice. Those of you in the zoo, still trapped in the zoo, you will agree with me that you people are not the ones contributing money for our security men. No. So sit at home for 3 days. Your business, you can lock your business up. That 3 days will not make you poor. Neither will it make you the richest person in the whole world. You have to sacrifice something. You must sacrifice it, otherwise Biafra will not come. Because the more number of people we have, the quicker our referendum. Because when we are declared, the countries that will recognize us and the UN that will give us that title, nation, they will be looking at the number. Our PM said it, and I'm repeating it. We need the UN. They have to look at our number. And the world that will recognize us, they will look at the number. So this number is very important. So my people, in everything in life, there's a sacrifice that you have to make to get anything you want. Please, my people, onye ọbụla ga-enweta vidiyo a, ị na-watch, ị ga-afụ nọmba. Ka m gwakwa ndị be anyị n'onu be anyị o, maka ada ama ama fasi na m na-ekwu ife niile n'oyibo na fa ghọtara. Esend alụ gị vidiyo ma ị klikie ya, ị ga-afụ nọmba. Nọmba dị na ya bụ vidiyo +44 73 77 38 62. Ekpa ọnya, esend alụ m gị the list. You got full picture our prime minister. You click on it, if all the numbers, okay, 5 numbers. When you click on it, you call any of the numbers. You call it. When you call it, the nyefa mbosi amụrụ gị na afa gị na onye bibo ogusia. They will register it that you have voted. That's the system now. Or that just a mado pot. So fagi ki geku, what your date of birth. The system will do everything for you from that phone call. So my people, and for now about our our referendum. And another link that I can send to you. You click here, you will see everything there, and you will click to the one you want. Upload the ID or the there to the second link that I can send. That one, you can vote for your, you can register for your ID. So if you want to go to Finland, you have to vote for self-referendum. You have to vote for, register your ID before you will be allowed to go to Finland. Una nugi ndị be anyị. Onye kpọrọ ana nọmba, m ga-esendili ya the 2 links so that ka ị wee banye na website, ndị Biafra website. So now, anyị finish go with that one. I will now I will now play you a voice, my people. Ana kunani welibenu. You have to be on the ground before you start climbing up. Something leads to something.
Nigerians on social media are asking the question, where is Ahmed Tinubu? Well, the president was last seen attending the World Economic Forum in Saudi Arabia on Sunday, April 28th, the 2-day forum, which aimed at helping public and private sector leaders address shared global challenges. Monday 9th, the presidency, however, has not released any statement on why the president has not returned to Nigeria. This has led to speculations in some quarters that the president may have proceeded to Paris, France, where he has traveled to several times, reportedly for his medicals. Well, in the meantime, Nigeria's Vice President, Kashim Shettima, departed Abuja for the United States on Sunday to represent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the 2024 U.S.-Africa Business Summit. Well, according to the Vice President's meeting, Shettima will join other political and business leaders from Africa, the United States, and beyond for high-level dialogues, networking sessions, and plenaries. The summit will take place at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Convention Center in Dallas, Texas. Okay, Dr. Abati, also I heard you this morning asking, where is the president? But you're not the only one asking. Everyone is asking, where is the president? Let me take this tweet. The president is not in the country. The vice president, too, has departed from the country. Which kind juju be this who in the country? No responsible country in the world will have number 1 and 2 out of the country at the same time. Nigerians are in for a long ride. Well, there is no official statement at this moment about the president's whereabouts. But you know, there are reports.
Yeah, my brother Steve said, imagine Biafrans without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, our able prime minister. Thank you, Steve, but I can never do that. I don't know if anybody can imagine it. I can never imagine them without Biafrans. I will always anticipate them with Biafrans, and they are with Biafrans. NG said, it is us. It is better to post the link whenever you are doing the broadcast if you want people to register for this referendum. Well, the link, I will try and post and see how I can post it on this link. But if you call me on this other, you know, all these gadgets, I am not that young, my brother or my sister, because you wrote here NG. Sometimes we call NG Ngozi or so. I mean to say it is better to share Is it the link you wanted to say? Anyway, let's continue. I will try and see how I will share the link so that anyone can click on it and call the phone number to vote.
Reports from sources in the State House saying that he is probably on a private visit to Rufai. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a very apt question.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't be rigmaroling, because everybody blamed Buhari when they would go on his trips and all of that. So where is President Tinubu? He went to Saudi Arabia. Isn't it enough that they gave us enforcement as regards a Maersk deal from Saudi Arabia that they have all debunked and cleaned off their social media now? And now the vice president too is out, so two of them are out at the same time. So who did they leave the home front for? The villa is empty. And that's why we need to be able to ask this question. President Tinubu was not around for his first May Day. He keeps talking about the rights of workers. Who would have thought that his first May Day should be as symbolic as May 29? So he's probably going to come May 29 and say, fellow Nigerians, right? But where was he on May? And President Shettima has to go represent the president now. So why we do this to
My people, if you were here with me yesterday, I will try and post it maybe tomorrow. But call me on this number if you can. If you can't, then I'll try and see if anyone will teach me how to post the link here tomorrow so that it will be on the studio. Okay? You have shared my number severally, but they are not calling. All right. I will try and see what I can do tomorrow. I will look for someone to help me and post the link so that they will just get it. As you see me, I'm here for Biafra and I cannot be lying. Okay. All right. I do not know how to do all that. We are here for truth. I know you are all Biafrans. You will be the last people I will tell lies to because we want to come out of this lying deep we have found ourselves for so many years. Since I was born, I've known myself as a Nigerian. But of all these years, we never knew that Nigerians don't want us. And now that we have realized it, we have to go. We have served them enough. I cannot see myself serving Nigeria for the rest of my life. Nigeria is like a child that the neck refuses to stand up. Every day you are a baby. Obi is a boy, Obi is a boy. Obi has to grow. We are not going to continue staying there and working for them. They will be sharing money. We will be wallowing in poverty and anger and pain. Whereas God has given us Biafra. We have to pursue it now and pursue it in sincerity and honesty. When you die, what will you tell God? That you were in the world living and lying to your fellow human beings. I prefer to be a servant in heaven than to be a king in hell. I don't know of any other person. That is my own decision. So I have to tell you people the truth so that we will move ahead. Yeah. Back to this very arise. Thank you so much, NG. He said, you are doing a great job. Don't look back And don't worry about naysayers. Yes, may the Most High strengthen you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Doris, too. Thank you. So this voice, I actually showed it here yesterday. But you know, my people, sometimes you might see something on a glance or at a glance. You just look at it and you will not analyze it. And that lack of analysis will prevent you from telling people proper meaning of that thing or giving them proper effect of it. The effect of this is that it's showing us that zoo is brewing. Something is going on in the zoo. And there's an emergency Twitter speech made by our Prime Minister. That's the title of this program this evening. So I want you people to look at it very well, listen to it very well before I play our Prime Minister's voice. So you will know that something is wrong. And as I said yesterday, anybody detaining a prophet is calling for God's wrath on them. And as long as Onyendu is in Nigeria, they will never know peace until they release him. So listen.
Ourselves. So we should ask the question. Until today, I'm sure the presidency will not react. Maybe he will stay for about a week or two, or maybe he'll come back this week. Whoever knows.
Well, I spoke with our state house correspondent.
Because they always do the 21-day clause. Right. They get away with this, then they get away with.
Yeah.
So what did I just want to say? 29 and say fellow Nigerians, right? But where was he on May Day? And President Shettima has to go represent the president now.
He said, where was he on May Day? On May Day is the Workers' Day. What was going to be his first day in the zoo as the president to celebrate the May Day, but he was not there. And that shows that something bad is happening or has happened or is about to happen. Steve said, imagine Biafrans without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay. You have posted this. Maybe it is your system that keeps repeating it.
So why are we doing this to ourselves? So we should ask the question. Until today, I'm sure the presidency will not react. Maybe he will stay for about a week, or maybe he'll come back this week. Who knows?
Well, I spoke with our
the 21-day clause,
right.
And that's why they can get away with this, then they get away with.
Yeah.
So what did Adesua say?
Adesua said that he may be back tomorrow. So let's hope that he'll be back tomorrow.
Welcome back. But he wouldn't tell us when he went in 6 days, right?
That tweet really, I don't know, we can address this later. That tweet about the vice president and the president leaving the home front, quite the story. Nigerians on social media.
So my people, you have heard that. Now let me play you people the voice of our Prime Minister so that you will understand why I played this girl's voice.
Spiritually, physically, and otherwise. So my fellow Biafran, I have just come to share a story, very briefly, of what is going on with the caliphate.
Yeah, Doris said, there is no peace for the wicked ones. And the scripture says, the wickedness of the wicked must come to an end. For God is our defense. In Jesus' name, amen. I love your authentic style of delivering your message. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Thank you. Anyone, please, that would like to join me on the studio should please indicate, and I will send the link. You can leave your video closed or you can leave it open. So my brother Iko Tonye said, these people, everything is comedy for una. No, it's not comedy. As I said, that, you know, you have to analyze things sometimes so that the people you are talking to will understand and share with you the views. That's why I always stream live. Some people will just make video. When you make video, you say what you want to say. When you make video, you say what you want to say and post it, and people will just read it. But I don't like making videos. I like to talk to my fellow Biafrans so that I can get their mind, what they think. That will also educate me as well. Learning is a continuous process. No matter your age, we are always learning. For instance, sometimes anything I don't know on the computer, my son will teach me. Yet I'm still his mother. So one person don't know anything. Nobody has monopoly of knowledge. That's why we have to share knowledge. They are not comedians, mind you. And we must always talk about Nigerians, because what they say and what they do will somehow direct us on what we are going to do in order to tackle them. Because it's like a fight. Last time, I assure you, yes, Joseph, thank you so much. Yes, my brother, Biafra must be free. They are not comedians. God is with us. If I na-eme aka Chineke dị n'ime, if I na-emebi ife mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. So ụmụnne m, ife ga-adị mma na afịa arụ, it can never be easy. But anyị ga na-eme as it comes. So ife nji eme ife ụfọdụ abụ ka unu wee ghọta very well, maka ọ na-emekwu m nwa. Sometimes when I see something, I will just pass. But when I go back again, bidokwa n'isi gee that thing ntị, ị na-aghọtagasị ife ụfọdụ na-eme there. Some of these things, so ife Chukwu ji akụzili anyị uche. They are not comedians. God exposes things for us to learn with them. Fulani, unu enweghị ike ịnọkata onye Fulani na-abịa n'ịntanetị na-ekwu okwu. O nwego onye Fulani ejide asị ya na a ga-egbu ya ma ọ bụrụ na o kwuru onye zilie, ọ sị fafa na-egbu ya, fa gbuo ya na ya ma ekwu. What is it teaching? Ọ na-akụzili anyị na fa dị united, and that we must be united and stop sabotaging ourselves. To ndị si esi wee bịa na-achị control anyị n'obodo anyị. How can we be that gullible or that lily-livered? That is just unnecessary weakness. Onye bịa be gị, gị nwa bụ onye nwe ụlọ, anyị nwe that country fabata na-egbu ndị be anyị, na-egbu ndị be anyị, onye ọbụla ka atụbazi afọ egwu. What onye ndu's voice that I played yesterday, ọ sị na a na-atụ Boko Haram egwu, na-atụ Boko Haram egwu. Na mgbe IPOB ga-ebido, na Boko Haram ga-abụ a child's play to us. Nobody has monopoly of violence, but we always like to throw a very good welcome to a stranger. But now that welcome, they have overstepped their bounds. So most of these things, they are not They are not comedians. It is God revealing to us what are our enemy strategies, and we have to re-strategize and know how to follow them. The president of the country is not there. The vice, they said, is not there. Or to show the world the kind of people we have been managing all our lives without, they are not good learners, because we have been teaching them how to live good life, but they prefer to live in the bush. So my people, when your opponent is displaying their, whether a comic or comedy or whatever, watch it, because you will learn something from it. That's why I played this voice now. I played it yesterday. Listen to our Prime Minister.
Those who said that Biafra will not come over their dead body, they will all die and Biafra will come. I want you people to understand this evening that the criminal in Aso Rock, the drug lord in Aso Rock, is now a walking corpse. When I was responding to one idiot the other day, I told them that Yorubas, prominent so-called Yorubas,
yes, Tonas, Dalo, Tonas said they are united and ready to keep any secret. Any secret. Yes, even if it leads to death. Yes, Onyendu said it the other day in court, that we are very good people, but we are truthful. Even if that truth will lead to your death, maintain what you believe in. Yes, Biafrans, we are not, most of us or some of us are not attentive at all. Somebody like Ijele, when he was in Turkey, he was a Biafran. He was with that group. Suddenly, I don't know what happened. They deported him. He came to Nigeria. Every day he will be talking, telling Fulani people, don't release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let him die in the prison. Ijele will say that. The DOS, the one they call Achebe, will say that. All of them, they will say if Onyendu will not recognize a DOS and a Geoffo, let him die in the prison. Can you imagine that? People who are calling themselves IPOB members. But you can never see only Fulani man calling Gumi names, or talking about Gumi, or talking about Shetima that formed Boko Haram with Buhari. We don't look at our opponents, the way their children, these are great-grandchildren of Usman Danfodio, and grandchildren and great-grandchildren of Amadou Bello and Tafawa Balewa. They are so united. That's why they are defeating Nigerians, but they can never defeat Biafrans. They can never. You all will agree with me that our PM said it, that he was a Nigerian and was fighting for Nigeria. Even he was blaming those who attacked this man at Germany. What's his name again? The one that was in prison in UK. Ekweremadu. He even was a Nigerian. A Nigerian is still that time. But that same year, God arrested him when he was listening to Onyendu. And when he changed, he saw reasons why he should stick with his fellow Biafrans. No, that's no, Tonas. I haven't heard that. That's the voice. Yeah, Ike Ekweremadu. That's it, Joseph. So that's what I'm trying to play for us now, to listen to our PM. That's what he wants to talk about. He was on Twitter Space on emergency.
Have always getting killed by the Nigeria state. Either they died in prison, king cops.
Hello, Emenike. Greetings.
The other day, I told them that Yorubas, prominent so-called Yorubas, have always getting killed by the Nigeria state. Either they died in prison or they kill them by injection or they assassinate them on their way to somewhere. It has always been like that in history. The only difference is that this particular drug lord called Tinubu is not a Yoruba man. I have said this several times, and I've waited for them to challenge that particular claim. He is from Guinea. He came to Nigeria because Nigeria was then a safe haven for criminals, just like it is today, even worse. Tinubu was pushing drugs for Ibrahim Babangida. He was one of the cartel that the Nigeria army then used. You know, they used a lot of people. A lot of people that made money in those days. They were all into drugs. Babangida was the head of the cartel. So when you carry drug to Murtala Mohammed Airport.
Yes, my people. If some of you will remember, there was a Calabar girl that Babangida and his wife were using then. And that was one of the reasons why Delegiwa was sent an envelope containing bomb. When Delegiwa opened that envelope, the bomb detonated and killed him. So our Prime Minister is correct in this sense. Baba's wife, that's how they made millions. And definitely they will use somebody. Gloria Okon, bless you. You know your history. That's why they remove history from school, and nobody is talking about it. Instead of us to work together and get Biafra and raise our children like human beings, they are sabotaging. What are you sabotaging for? What are you sabotaging for? Because they will give you billions. You will build 40 houses like Ekweremadu. Have they not confiscated all his houses now? I wonder how they will give him back. Yes, Freeman, Gloria Okon. Yeah, that is the real name, Gloria Okon. Delegiwa wrote about it, and they sent Delegiwa an envelope. When he opened it, Delegiwa kicked the bucket. Ndewo nwannem, Uzo Chukwu, Uzo Ukwu. God bless you. We are Biafrans. O nwere ife game, even ndị DOS, ọsụkwa ya bụrụ fancha bụ sabo, all of them. Fama akwụsịnwu Biafra coming. They can never. Maka ụzọ nke a ị na-esi, bụ ife a na-asị, follow who no road. International law. Follow who no road. No be anyhow person you go dey follow. That's why I'm following Simon. Plus the fact that Onyendu directed us. Onyendu said to us, go and listen to Simon. We are listening to him, and he is giving us the promises he made to Onyendu. So let DOS walk. So my people, you all now remember Glory Okon, remember Delegiwa and Babangida, and what our Prime Minister is saying. Odalikweti.
You have by those at the airport. Once it comes from the
exactly, Joseph.
From the military,
not all
Supreme Council
Biafrans.
of the military, whatever they call it, then nobody checks you. Their connection, the cartel connection, run across entire Africa to Europe, Asia, America. And so they were highly connected. So Tinubu was one of those that were used by the military administrators to push drugs. They manipulated their way to make him a Nigerian. They made sure they sponsored him. With their power, he became a Lagosian. From Lagosian, he became the governor. Every step of the way has been with impunity. Tinubu life is example of impunity. And then what he did was to begin to empower people that are around him. So nobody asks questions. He begins to fix them. And whenever he empowers you, you owe him a duty. The duty is never to betray. So, use the opportunity to empower the people. I don't know whether it's an empowerment, because it's a corruption empowerment. Give people that doesn't merit positions with that merit. Just like you see this criminal in Lagos. These are the kind of people
my people, you know Oluomo. Oluomo was the one during the time of election. You know, everybody will agree with me that P2B won, but that winning is not, I don't know how to put it. Obi, his coming out was arranged. It was fake because he has stopped going to court. During that time, Obi was winning in every state. He won in Lagos. Oluomo threatened to buy all the Igbos. You know, the one called E-Money. He's from Iziti Hiala. E-Money is a very good friend of Tinubu and Oluomo. We saw him whining and dining with Oluomo. Oluomo that was threatening your own people. This is it. All these Biafra billionaires. You saw the billionaire, the owner of Landmark. They have demolished it. Who do they use? David Umahi. So anyway, let me not digress. I will still come to that one, because there's a video I will also use to analyze that situation of demolishing our people's things. But the nitty-gritty of what I'm saying is that we must be united. Hello, Gabriel. He said, good evening, my sister, my big sister. You are really doing great. May our good Lord continue to guide you and strengthen your effort. Thank you so much. Yes, we are all doing it, because when I see you people here, do you know how I feel? I feel I am in Biafra land. I feel my brothers are here with me, Because as I said, we have to tell ourselves the truth. If we want Biafra, because what Nigeria is doing is not good, let us shed ourselves out of those things we know that Nigeria is doing bad. Let us not be Aswejina, Elinsia. We cannot be saying that Nigeria, they tell lies, they are corrupt, and we are doing the same. We should be transparent. We should be one like the Fulanis. We should keep our brothers back like the Fulanis do, because they are the real enemy in the country, not the Hausas. Hausa people, anybody here that have lived in the north will agree with me that the real owners of Hausa land, they are nice people. They welcome strangers. They are not troublemakers. The TVs, they thought that they will be accepted by the Fulanis. But they are buying them every day now. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that we Biafrans, we should love ourselves. We should cherish ourselves, because I bụ ụmụ ugo, ụmụ Chukwu. Mmiri na ugo na ụmụ ugo arụ. Sadwana of Sokoto, when he took over from his Usman Danfodio father, and Tafawa Balewa, 1935, they started buying our people. 45, even before the independence in 1960, they have started buying our people. From the voice of that man that I played the other day, the man that was attacking Yohanese, I will play his voice again tomorrow to remind us we need this unity. We need it. We were all Nigerians, but Agwandi Nigeria adiroma. Ndị Igbo si no agwa bụ mma nwanyị, mana ndị Fulani enwere ezigbo agwa. They are warlike people. We should learn this. We should know it. People of Middle East, Saudi Arabia drove them away. And they went to, you can see some of them, they have silky hair. And they have narrow nose, like these Somalians. They are from Saudi Arabia. They drove them down to North Africa. From there, they started wandering and found themselves in Nigeria. Malians have driven them away, but Nigeria don't want to drive them away. And they are there trying to buy everybody to go and bring their people to come and settle there. Biafra land will not be that land for them. It's not that land for them. We say no to it. So what I was saying is that we must be honest with ourselves. We must love each other, whether you like it or not. If you don't love your brother, then don't expect there to be any peace. You must love your brother. We don't have to sabotage each other, because our blood can never make Nigeria one. And if you are selling your brother to somebody, that person will never trust you. After dealing with your brother, because why Fulani is fighting the Igbos is because they know that we challenge them and that we are very stubborn tribe. Yes, we are stubborn, but our stubbornness does not mean we are troublemakers. You can't order an Igbo man to take on what is not good or to do what he doesn't want to do. And that is liberty that God gave us naturally. You don't force people. You beg, you ask. You don't go taking people's things just like that. You can't be grabbing our land. Even David Umahi, the criminal, he said that there's no cattle route in the southeast. But in the north, they have cattle route because they have mass land. I have been to Mubi, a country called Mubi, next to Yola. So you can imagine the journey from Bauchi alone to Jos, very far. And you will drive like 20 miles, no house. But they will leave it and bring their cattle just to displace us. Our oil is not enough for them and gas. Then now they want our farms. They are not looking for our farm. What they are looking is to Islamize us and to Fulanize us. Thank you. Okpara, thank you so much for joining. So when I see all of you here, we are all doing the job together. Because if you people are not here, this is not a video I'm making. It is a stream. And when you are streaming, it takes long. It can last for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Yes. So I stream because I want to be with you people. I feel happy seeing that my people are with me. Yes, NG said that MC Oluomo is a Tinubu's dog. So as our Prime Minister is saying, Oluomo is one of the thugs for Tinubu. Let me start playing our PM's voice. My people, we don't have to act like Nigerians at all. We don't need it. We have to be dishonest people.
October. From October. Not now. So, the woman called Remi Tinubu, is that her name? What is the name?
Remi
when
Tinubu.
Somebody comes in, you can tell me. The wife of this drug lord is the one controlling the presidency. And none of the northerners are happy with her. Of course, they will not tell them. Shetima is not happy. The caliphate is not happy because the woman is controlling what is happening in Nigeria today. So they decided to call it a day.
My people, do you know why the woman is the one controlling? Remi Tinubu bụ onye Edo. Okwunuma onye Edo. And ọ bụ senator. So she's also a politician. Secondly, Arwadirodi. Unu fụrụ Tinubu. Onye afọ bụ onye nwụrụ anwụ. Machine afọ ndị France do ya narụ. Do ọ bụrụkwa France or the American hospital dị na France. Very fantastic hospital. And unu ma how many millions? Because ndị na-achị achị ego oil dị. So ọ bụrụgodu $1 million for one treatment. Ọ ga-akwụnye. Fadonye that machine. Maka o nwere mgbe afọ ya buru ibu. Emesia fabupukwa that one. Donyeli ọzọ afọ ya dịka ọ dịzi flat. So Remi ma na die na arụ adịrị. So ọ Remi na-achịzi. O nwere oge one Hausa boy eweta me a play here. Maybe some of you did not were not there that very day. Ndị Fulani si na aga-ebe the woman onu. No onye Christian. Na ifefa nwere bụ Muslim ticket. The vice president bụ Muslim, the president Muslim, nwunye ebulu a Christian. Because Tinubu Remi bụ pastor. Bụrụ pastor, bụrụ politician, bụrụ nwunye president. Fa wee sị na fa ga-ebe onu. So ọ ma na arụ adịrọ dị ọnya nwa na achị na Sorok. That's what our PM is trying to say. Or he's saying, not trying to, but what he has said.
And decided to bar the idiot to poison him, took him a very good injection. Today, he is lying very critically ill. And I challenge them. If they say that what I'm saying is lie, let Tinubu make video. Let them come on national television and call Tinubu even on the phone. Let the stupid Nigerian.
My people, this I challenge them. Onwere ife unu chetela about it. Onwere oge onye ndu no interview with Kedafa, this Nigerian popular Nigerian onwe magazine onye Dele Momodu okwa onye ndu si na Buhari nwụrụ na ya challenge Buhari. Ọ bụrụ na thank you. Oh, NG, you are very brilliant. Thank you so much. Dele Momodu, yes. Onye ndu asị Dele Momodu na Buhari nwụrụ. Na ọ bụrụ na Buhari anwụrụ, na onye ama ebe a bụ onye Mali, onye Niger, and eziokwu, nwoke afọ bụ onye Niger. Because ndị be anyị a ga-ekwu ofu ka ịbụa, a ga-ekwu ofu ka ke nke a ga-ekwu ghara ibie. You know, because of the pact that man had with the Fulanese, they were sending a lot of things to Mali that time, to Niger. And they paid him a lot of money. Even there was a time he threatened them. Ndi Britain will go between that man and the Fulani. That mask on a. So onye ndu si ni a challenge ifa poga a youth to that place bonye Fulani cause ka that man so fufu de maka no ife language in the Fulani ife na akpe abu fufu de. The same thing ka our PM name now also ni a challenge rufa obu na fast na Tinubu no that he challenged them. So let me see if I can bring it back.
He said he doesn't believe in Nigeria. Everybody saw the news. Anyway, I'm not here to tell this story. What I'm here to inform Biafrans and those who love us is that those, the oppressors, the killers, those who are butchering our people, thinking that they have power, they are going down. As I'm talking to you today, they have injected the idiot. And he can no longer walk. I raised the alarm. People thought I was joking. You know, of course, Biafra knows I don't joke when it comes to information like that. They poisoned the idiot. Because I also exposed the coup. They wanted to kill him. They wanted to kill many prominent men. And you know what? I exposed them, and because of that, those plotting the coup re-strategize and change their plan. The reason I will continue to boast them, because the time that kind of thing can happen is not yet. We control what happens in Nigeria. We will push them and show them where to fall. So I've come this evening with an emergency information so that the coup plotters and the enemies, those enemies surrounding the criminal, the drug lord, will see how to revive him. And I doubt if they will revive him. You can imagine where the wife is the one controlling Asorok. The wife is the one telling who is going to come there and who is not going to come there. And she thinks that those people that they are surrounding themselves in their place there, they are happy. Nobody is happy with the woman. The reason I'm mentioning this today is so that I will scatter this plan, and the next plan I will not, because I know before they will regain themselves, they strategize again, it will take time. I want everything they are going to do, let it be on October. From October. Not now. So, the woman called Remi Tunubu, is that her name?
Yes.
What is the name? Even?
Remi.
When somebody comes in, you can tell me. The wife of this drug lord is the one controlling the presidency. And none of the Northerners are happy with her. Of course, they will not tell them. Shetima is not happy. The caliphate is not happy because the woman is controlling what is happening in Nigeria today. So they decided to call it a day and decided to wire the idiot to poison him, took him a very good injection. Today, he is lying very critically ill. And I challenge them. If they say that what I'm saying is lie, let Tinubu make video. Let them come on national television and call Tinubu, even on the phone. Let the stupid Nigerians hear him. He can't talk. All of a sudden, they release a statement. They release a statement. They say Tinubu can no longer go to, what is it called? They say the Minister of Foreign Affairs to now represent President Tinubu at U.S. Africa Summit. Complete rubbish. And then they went ahead to say Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was originally scheduled to represent the president, was unable to make the trip following a technical fault. Which technical fault? With his aircraft, forcing him to make a detour to the device of the presidential air fleet. Now, if the flight of the terrorist Shettima has a fault, which flight is the Minister of Foreign Affairs going to use to go to the same journey? Does he have a UFO? Is he going to use UFO? If actually that the terrorist Boko Haram Shettima was scheduled to go to that place, even if the plane developed fault, he will go with the same plane that this minister is.
Ndewo, my brother Osi, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. He said, my lovely, able sister Betty and my beautiful Omoma. Yeah, genuine Biafrans. Yes. Anybody Fuleba, a man or genuine Biafra. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you. My brother, our PM, he was on emergency Ifana space. So, we are just listening to it. Ife gbasatalo ndị nzuzu ji onye ndu anyị, they will never know peace until they release our prophet and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me continue.
So that the coup plotters and the enemies, those enemies surrounding the criminal, the drug lord, will see how to revive him. And I doubt if they will revive him. You can imagine where the wife is the one controlling Asorok. The wife is the one telling who is going to come there and who is not going to come there. And she think that those people that they are surrounding themselves in their...
Sorry, my people. Okwa gbasatala okwu a. You know that there was a time Shetima and Tinubu fell out. When Tinubu told Shetima to go to government house in Maiduguri, and Shetima refused. Shetima said no, that he cannot go there. That one, I'm just making reference to it, comparing it to what our PM is saying. So the next thing that Shetima did, you know that Yoruba girl that was a pilot, very young lady, about 31, they kpied her. They kpied her by giving her a faulty was it helicopter to go, because she was bombing what is it, the Boko Haram in Sambisa forest, and she will go and come back and she will bomb and buy some of them. So they say that this girl is killing their people. They gave her a faulty aircraft, and she was spied by these people. So do you know that that girl's body, Shetima took, I will look for the video and bring it here for you people to see, and took the girl's head off and put Tinubu's head there, and was holding it with another man near the helicopter. The girl took picture with her cap and near the helicopter. They removed her head and put Tinubu's head. Okay, by car I don't, maybe that's how they killed her. Yes, NG. So did you see this picture as well that I'm talking about? A big frame. So when I saw that thing, I used it to make program on Facebook, and I said, how can a vice president take the head of his president and put in the body of a dead girl? Do you know what that means? That is death threat. You are telling somebody that he will soon be in the body of a dead person. You know what it means. So these people, they are not joking.
Please, they are happy. Nobody is happy with the woman. The reason I'm mentioning this today is so that I will scatter this plan, and the next plan I will not, because I know before they will regain themselves, re-strategize again, it will take time. I want everything they are going to do, let it be on October. From October. Not now. So, the woman called Remi Tinubu, is that her name? What is the name even? When somebody comes in, you can tell me. The wife of this drug lord is the one controlling the presidency. And none of the northerners are happy with her. Of course, they will not tell them. Shetima is not happy. The caliphate is not happy because the woman is controlling what is happening in Nigeria today. So they decided to call it a day and decided to wire the idiot to poison him, took him a very good injection. Today, he is lying very critically ill. And I challenge them. If they say that what I'm saying is lie, let Tinubu make video. Let them come on national television and call Tinubu, even on the phone. Let the stupid Nigerians hear him. He can't talk. All of a sudden, they release a statement. Umokoko, they released statement. They say Tinubu can no longer go to, what is it called? They say the Minister of Foreign Affairs to now represent President Tinubu at U.S. Africa Summit. Complete rubbish.
Hello, my sister Diane. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. My Ada Biafra. I will be calling you Ada Biafra because we are all the same.
And then they went ahead to say Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was originally scheduled to represent the president, was unable to make the trip following a technical fault. Which technical fault? With his aircraft, forcing him to make a detour to the device of the presidential air fleet. Now, if the flight of the terrorist Shettima has a fault, which flight is the Minister of Foreign Affairs going to use to go to the same journey? Does he have a UFO? Is he going to use UFO? If actually that the terrorist Boko Haram Shettima was scheduled to go to that place, even if the plane developed fault, he will go with the same plane that this minister is going to use to go to that place. And they tell you there's a technical fault in the plane. Government of lies, propaganda. But this time around, I am here to punch all the tires. We will not give you people breathing space. So I want the whole world to know that this man in Asoro cannot survive. I'm telling you because the poison they gave him was a very strong one.
Hello, okay. All must hail the United States of Biafra. He say, we are here today. I don't know whether you have been watching. I played the voice. I played it. The voice I played yesterday of Arise TV, talking that President Tinubu has not been seen since 28th of April that he left Nigeria till that yesterday. But after the PM's emergency speech, which is what I'm playing here, I decided to play that to show you people that truly what our PM is saying is related to the truth of the announcement by the Arise TV. So, you know, I like to link certain things up that way so that the person understands where I am coming from and where I'm going to. So thank you for joining, Oge.
And he's very weak. He can't talk. He can't walk. He can't do anything. Who knows whether he don't buy himself? I will still bring the news. If it happens, believe me, I will be the first person that will announce it. Because Bible, which I believe, told us, suffer the witch and wizard not to live. These people are worse than witches.
They are worse than witches.
That's why we continue to pray to our God to make sure all of them die either by this poison that have injected him or by the natural call, which is very close to him. You can't kill Biafrans and expect to enjoy peace. It's not possible. We follow you spiritually, physically, and otherwise. And today, I am more closer to you in Asorok than you can ever be to me. That is the information. My fellow Biafran, like you all know, I did not, plan to be on the space today, but just this information to those gullible Nigeria internet fraudsters who were hoping that this drug baron has come to give them more safe haven to continue to commit crime internationally. And those who think that the drug lord has come to kill the entire Igbo nation and Biafra and to punish all the people that believe in Biafra. And the caliphate is they are going to use him as a Yoruba man, because you know how they do. They like to use tribe against tribe. Now it's a Yoruba man, so let them use him very well. Unfortunately, the wife is the one controlling everything in Aso Rock. Aso Rock doesn't even exist as it is today. Shetima don't want to go to this particular meeting because this man will die, and when he come back, the military will take over. You don't know what is going on. He don't want to go. He don't want to go to that particular meeting. You know what happened to this idiot called Gowon? Was it Gowon? He was somewhere in Ghana. Was it Gowon? That coup. Before somebody came to him. Is it African Summit or whatever? He was there. They were announcing, came to him to tell him that there is coup in Nigeria. They overthrew the idiot while he was away. And then this man, now, when he know that this Tinubu, the drug lord now is completely down. When I'm saying that, I'm saying this thing with authority. Like this Lotus who is here giving a thumb down. Now, these are the people who, every time we are on space, they come here. If you give them mic, they don't talk. They lock their profile. And all they do is to stay and listen. And of course, they are learning a lot. So, Shetima don't want to travel because if he travel, Tinubu may die any moment. And then if he dies, then if he in that place, he doesn't know what is going to happen. So, as the vice president that is positioning himself now to become the president, we will sit by the corner. My own is that let him not die yet. No, he can't die. He can't die. Let him not die until October. So those people that are in Aso Rock, if you know whatever you are going to do to sustain him with drugs, whatever you will do to sustain him till October, do it. Do it. Otherwise, he's not going to survive in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to open for question, and let your question, be connected to this particular topic today, the coup plotters. Okay.
So my people, I played this voice the other day and we listened to it. The question, most of them were wasting time on the question. I don't know if anybody wants to hear the question, please indicate, because we really don't have much time again. We have spent 1 hour 34 minutes. There's a video I want to play, but if anyone wants to hear our PMs, the question they were asking, you can indicate, then I will play it. But there's a video I want to play before I close. My people, I want us to listen to this video. We heard the video yesterday. Thank you, Rosaline. Thank you so much. She said, good evening, our beloved is B-E-T-T-Y. Is actually Beatrice. But when I was working with Oyibo people, they said that Beatrice is very long. So they started calling me Betty, and that's what everybody call me now. is BETTY. Thank you so much. He said, we appreciate the good work you are doing. Many blessings to you and to all the genuine Biafrans. He say, ezigbo nwanne m daalụ. Yes, real, that word you use is powerful. Genuine Biafrans. Because as I said earlier, not everybody that was calling Jesus, Jesus, that will go to heaven, because not all of them mean it. So not everybody saying Biafra, Biafra, like the DOS. They did not come to bring Biafra, but they came to deal with Biafra. They came to deal with Biafra. As I said that time at the initial part of this video, if I, as a media team person, tomorrow I say to our PM, I think you have to start paying us salary, then I am no longer a freedom fighter. You have to make sacrifice, but they don't want to make sacrifice. That's why immediately the cattle head, the man that is the Mieti Allah leader, the cattle man, announced 100 million. Pim Ejiofor jumped up, converted Chinasamuru, converted Chike Doziem and Madubug with the governors who contributed the money, because Governor Wike said that they were the ones that contributed that money. Piam, because they came to deal with Biafra's name, they are dealers. They went and took the money. But if you came to fight for Biafra to get the liberation, whether you eat or not, you know about Biafra. Until Biafra comes, that will show you the genuinity of your heart. You have to make a sacrifice, my people. Fulanis are together. They stick together. We should remain together. You can never see a Fulani man telling you that Gumi is doing something wrong. Even Shetima, when he was talking to Kule, he said that Jonathan was killing their people. Who was that? The Boko Haram. They are his people. They still remain intact. None of them comes on the internet to criticize each other. So we should learn by now to remain as one, no matter how difficult. Even if you are pretending, hold yourself and remain as one with others. And stop coming on the internet to attack one another. That's the modus operandi of DOS. All of them. You remember that time China Samul confessed that they have more than 5,000 recruited media to attack Simon. I don't know where they were making that confession, but as our PM said, that anything you said that your wife or your children will come and tell him. He heard it and he played the voice. That time he was still doing social media like me, you know. So it's good. This thing we're doing, the world is watching, they are listening. They are listening and they know. Because as I played the Rise TV here, their voice, the world have known that Nigeria is one kind hopeless country where the vice president will not be there, the president will not be there, or the president will be missing. And the citizens will be asking, where is our president? Since 28th of April till yesterday morning. Yesterday was 7th. You haven't heard of your president. You don't know about his whereabouts. So we have every cause to leave that country so that we will start living our real life. Some people will say, oh, Igbos, Igbo is this, Igbo is that. Or you will come and say, this person is from minority state. Who is minority? Nobody is minority. When Biafra comes, everybody will campaign. If you win, you will rule. We have no minority in Biafra land. We are all the same. We are all before him, and you marginalizing someone, telling them that they are minority. There is nothing like minority with Biafra. So this word you used is powerful, genuine. When Biafra comes, you are either genuine or you are out. We don't want incident of Nigeria to repeat itself in Biafra. I know we all came from Nigeria, but you have to start from now to exorcise yourself of Nigeria effect. When you come to Biafra, you must be law-abiding, you must be transparent, you must tell the truth, or the law will catch up with you. You know, if you are in, you are in. If you don't want to be in, you see yourself, you exit. We are not forcing anybody. In Nigeria constitution, every constitution in this world have set a referendum, but the zoo, they took it off. So that when Onyendu was asking them, they said that they have no system to impute it in the constitution. You can imagine what a law, what a country. They don't even abide by their own rules. UN have asked them to release Onyendu. America asked them to release Onyendu. Every day we are crying, release our leader. The High Court, where 3 experienced judges presided over the case and said that Onyendu's rendition was illegal. He didn't follow the due process. Therefore, you people should return him and pay him 500 million for compensation of the 8 days torture. Nigeria is not moving. How can we be seen mingling with such people? We have served Nigeria for too long. We cannot belong to them. We cannot. The Fulanis are the type, they will take the oil money because it does not concern them. They have nothing in common with us. They don't have feelings for us. The oil does not belong to them. They can use the money for anything, to buy your mother over, buy your father over. They will split us. Tell your brother, you are not Igbo. Igbo is not the only Biafra. After all, the man that suggested Biafra to Njoku is not an Igbo man. He is just a Biafran, because that is where we found ourselves. We are the Biafrans. No marginalization. You can't call anybody you are from minority states. Nobody is minority. We are all the same. What is good for the goose is also good for the gander. You can't call your brother a minority. And what will you be? So, my people, when you come to this platform, is one of the Brgie platforms. We will tell you the authentic truth and give you the authentic news. At least I play it. You will hear it from our Prime Minister. Not that I said or he said I said. No. That's what I do. I will play the voice and you will hear it from the person talking it, and I will analyze it the little I could. I don't know everything. I'm learning as well. So when Biafra comes, no pretense, nobody that will come here to lie to us, we will kick you out. The voice I'm going to play now is the voice of a wonderful Yoruba man, because in any group, you will find a bad person and you will find a good man.
Governor Sanwo-Olu fìyà jẹ àlejò.
Alejo, the meaning of alejo in Yoruba language is a visitor. At least I understand that one. A visitor. You know, in the Bible, somewhere in either Genesis or Exodus, God said that if you trouble a stranger or trouble a widow or an orphan, that if they cry to me, I will hear them and I will deal mercilessly with you. That's what this nice Yoruba man is saying. Alejo is visitor. At least from east to Lagos, you are definitely a stranger. And I know that our people are not claiming Lagos. They only went there because after the war, everything in the southeast, they took them away. Calabar used to be the capital of Nigeria. They removed it. There are seaports in Calabar and Port Harcourt. They stopped it. All the embassies in Enugu, they removed it. All the industries, they closed it down, including Nkalagu cement industry in Abakaliki. And all the industries in Abia State, they have a premier premier breweries in Umahia. They closed it. Glass industry, they closed it. Everything, so that if you either go to Lagos or you go to Kano or Kaduna or Abuja. Abuja was just of yesterday after Lokoja. Buhari created that Babangida before he left the office. All that is oil money from our land. Even Zamfara gold. I am here in UK before I heard that they discovered gold in Zamfara. That one supposed to be the national thing as well, but it's only for Zamfara, Fulani people and China. Can you imagine? So this man is saying something relating to visitors they have in Lagos and the way Governor Sanwo-Olu is treating them.
One blé àwọn Igbo, wọ́n da ọjà wọn rú, wọ́n kó wọn láàrin òru, wọ́n lọ drop wọn sáàrin igbó.
He say Oja is market. You know that they are burning our businesses in Lagos. They are burning our businesses. This man is saying it's not good. Their homes you are pulling down, making them homeless with their children. These children, they will definitely cry to God with their parents and their businesses as strangers to your land.
Within Nigeria, and we are all looking, this thing will backfire. This will backfire. And I am calling on the government to pay attention to what is going on in Lagos State. Ní ayé àtijọ́, when trailers are coming from the north, one go oúnjẹ wá ni, they will bring cows, they will bring garri, bring everything. Now, all they bring is Almanjeri people.
Yes, he said that it will backfire, just like I made reference to the Bible. That backfiring is that when God will start to punish, whether God will punish is a question. And the answer is that God takes time. God is not, he doesn't act like us. God doesn't act like humans. But whether God will revenge, will take action, because he said, if they call upon me, that I will hear them. That's what he's making reference to. And he's asking, are they not Nigerians? Okay, my people, we are all Nigerians. What happened? They fight us during the war. We endured it. They say no victor, no vanquish. We started. They gave us 20 pounds, removed every factory in our place to impoverish us. To impoverish us. We are so marginalized. They will call you minority. No electricity. They gave a Fulani man license to import generator. NEPA can never work 2 hours in your home. Since 1970 till date, you can never see a steady light. Whereas Nigeria supplies Benin and what's their name? Niger with constant light. But because a Fulani man imports generator, there is never light, no water. Before the war, there was water runs in Enugu and in Umuahia, everywhere. But all these things, not at all. My people, the world should be hearing this. We have so many reasons for leaving Nigeria, not just that they are corrupt. They are corruption because it is inborn in them. Takia is part of lies. That's their religious belief. Lie and get what you want. We are not that type. So nobody can see us reasonably to remain with these people. We fall in parallel line with them and we can never meet. So this video, I played it yesterday, but I said to myself, play it again, analyze it a bit as much as I could so that people will understand. You know, Gowon came from TV, and his people during the war, 1966, when our people were running down from the north, coming down, they will stay there and buy our people. Today, you can imagine how many years ago. That's why I said that God doesn't act like us. When you least expected it, that's when he will come and hit you below the belt, where you cannot hold yourself. Today, they are buying Gowon's people. Gowon is helpless. He cannot help his people. So, what goes round will surely come round. There was a video, audio clip where, what's his name? Kashim Shettima and Kunle were holding conversation, and that audio leaked where he was telling him what will happen, how Buhari has come, he will be the one to avenge everything that, I don't know where we did anything to those people. But what we did to them is because we are better than them. We are serious people. We are not liars like them. We don't live in the bush. We go to school. We know history and everything. We are challenging like a bar riot women. And all that. That's why they hated us. That's the thing we did to them. Because Tafawa Balewa and the Sadwana of Sokoto spied Yoruba people, spied Igbo, spied Rivers people, spied the Benue people, and they are still spying till tomorrow. That's why we should remain strong, remain one. Don't sabotage your brother because they will come for you as well. After using you, they will come for you. Now, what's his name? This man, I mentioned his name yesterday. The one that is now, is it Sadwana of Lagos? Two of them, one in Apapa, one in Lagos Island. That is how they want to dip their Quran. That's what Sadwana of Sokoto want. You can imagine when Sadwana of Sokoto died. His children are still together, fighting to get us. So why are we sabotaging ourselves? Let me keep playing this man's voice. I don't know if anyone.
All these young, capable people who are ready to fight war, that is what they bring to us. The Lagos State governor did not see it necessary to deport those people. But those people who have invested.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Thank you for joining. You're watching from, yeah, I remember you. Thank you. You know, my people, this man said that that they are attacking the Igbos. Let me take it a little bit back. While the Fulanis are busy bringing Alamajiris, that's these Fulani terrorists. If you see them, they will look like kids because in their nature, they are tiny people. That's what he's saying.
Plants are coming from the north. One go Jawani, they will bring cows, they will bring gari, bring everything. Bring is Almanjeri people. So all these young capable people who are ready to fight war. That is what they bring to us. The Lagos State governor did not see it necessary to deport those people. But those people who have invested, who have taken Lagos, create livelihood there, are the one being targeted by Governor Sanwo-Olu.
Have you people heard it? He said that these very Alamajiris they are bringing are warlike people. Some Yorubas know the truth. He knows the truth. They are like Alamajiris. As I was saying before I digressed, after the war, they said no victor, no vanquish. They gave us 20 pounds. They gave us 20 pounds, Biafrans, because Biafra is a 40 states, United States of Biafra. We are 40. It's not just the Igbos, but the Usadwana of Sokoto Amadu Bello targeted the Igbos, destroying the image of the Igbos within that Biafra zone, so that everybody will now be feeling scared to touch us. We are like an epidemic, something that if you touch, it will affect you. To the extent that our brothers, if we speak Igbo, answer Igbo name, have a Keoria Fonko, they will tell you I'm not Igbo. Warri, Delta, Edo, we are all the same. We had the same God as our great-grandfather. They came to split us. Yoruba people welcomed us. 1970. I said it here the other day. My uncle's house, 3 houses at Apapa. Yoruba man gave it back to him, gave him his tenants, even took him to bank to give him the money the tenants have been paying. Suddenly, Yorubas changed. It's not Yorubas, it's Fulanis. That's what this man is saying. That these Alamajiris that the Hausa people are bringing now are coming to fight them. But Igbos who have been here buying land, building houses, investing, that's the ones you are targeting. That's the ones you are targeting. So, my people, if you, as a Biafran, is becoming Sabo, thinking that they will give you millions, they will buy you and take over your money. Just like they did to Ekweremadu. They arranged everything for Ekweremadu and he fell in, and they took back the 40 houses he has. Do you think if Ekweremadu is released today, they are going to give him back those houses? For where? Fulani will take it.
Not see it necessary to deport those people. But those people who have invested, who have taken Lagos as their life, create livelihood there, are the one being targeted by Governor Sanwo-Olu. And this is a policy of Lagos from the time of Governor Tinubu. They have been deporting Igbo people from the time of Fashola. You remember the Oba of Lagos actually threatening to go and drop Igbo people, gather and drop them in their lagoon. Have you forgotten?
Do you people remember that Shetima said to Kule in that video that they talked to Oba to drop them in the lagoon? That is where we belong. That the Igbos will be paying tenement rent 1 million. Fulani will pay 10 naira. Yoruba will pay 5 naira. Igbo will pay 1 million. If anyone here heard that audio, please indicate, because this is an interactive session. Write your opinion, write what you want or what you feel, and I will let others know. Let's rub our minds together. That's what interactive session is all about. If you want the link, indicate. I will send you the link and you will join. Though we have been here now going to 2 hours, I will soon close after this one. But say your mind and I will read it out.
That is the meaning of genocide. And that is what is being practiced by Lagos State government under the watch of His Excellency President Tinubu, and I am begging on the president to pay attention. Pay attention.
Thank you.
Civil war ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ sí rèé o. These are the things that led to military taking over in 1966. Please pay attention.
You heard what he said, that this led to the 1966 coup. Do you know that 1966 coup, that our brother, we played his audio, which I would like to play again tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you heard the audio. What was I even saying? That 1966 coup, everybody will blame Njoku. That coup was staged by Southern soldiers, both West and East, Southwest and Southeast soldiers. He said they were 14, 7 from Southeast and 7 from Southwest. Do you know why they staged that coup? Because Tafawa Balewa and Ahmadu Bello wanted to use their own people, these Alamajiris, to stage coup and take over Nigeria, and it will become the Fulani thing. And they even imprisoned Awolowo. So these officers, they said that they made stage that coup to save this very Nigeria, to save Nigeria from Ahmadu Bello and Tafawa Balewa. And they went to Calabar and opened the prison and brought Awo, for Awo to come and be the prime minister. All those soldiers. It was something like this, as this man said, that led to that coup. Kill one cross section because of their tribe.
To what is happening in Lagos. It is a crime against humanity what is happening in Lagos. It's a genocide against Igbo people. Omo Yoruba ni mi, and I am shouting out now because I know when it backfires.
Yes, he said that he is Omo Yoruba, which means he is a pure Yoruba man. That why he is saying this is that it will backfire. And when it will backfire and the nemesis will start happening, it is all of them that the nemesis will concern. This is it, my people. The man is saying the truth. Nothing happened to him because he has seen. He has seen and he is speaking out.
Elaborate about dogmacy, please.
You see? He has said his own.
Governor Sanwo-Olu.
Sorry. My people, we have spent 2 hours. I will leave you here so that this video, people from back home that usually don't have light and they don't have a sufficient network and data to be able to watch it, but I implore them to watch it maybe 2 days. It's not just hearing something that is the issue, not how far, but how well. Not that you have heard something, but what are you doing with what you heard? Because I can be here. Thank you so much. I can be here throughout the whole day from morning till night, and that will not make sense. But the sense I'm trying to make, number one, is that we want Biafra. And wanting Biafra is not just wanting to go to shop and buy something. No, wanting Biafra takes processes. And one of the processes relates to our self-referendum. Our Prime Minister has gone down to make it easier for people to vote. And you just call some numbers, then you will vote. Thank you, Emenike. When you vote, you just call your no more. It doesn't require picture anymore. It doesn't require you going from this to that. Just call any number, say your name and your date of birth. You have voted. It has given 3 days, the 3 remaining days of this month. But if you get it now, it's still early. There is still a bit of time from now till 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. So when you call that number, call me on this phone, or tomorrow, as I promised, I might display the link. Call tomorrow so that you just copy the link and I'll give it to you. If you cannot call me on that number, I will display the link. I try and see how I will display the link. Try and vote, because your vote counts. Because that vote, why it is necessary, is that the UN that will give us that certificate of a nation will consider our number. We are 70 million or more. They would want to see that at least 40 million or 20 million people wants to live. The world that will recognize us would want to see the number of people who want to exit. That's why it is necessary. That's why it is very important. And that's why he has made it easier for you now to vote. So my people, that's one. Two is that we should try and be one. Like the Fulanis, they are the enemies we have, not the Hausas. Hausa people, they are also fighting for survival from the Fulanis. They are the ones in the army. It is the Fulanis in the whole of Africa that they gather and bring and give them uniform to terrorize us. And they will tell you, repented Boko Haram. How can you see a repentant terrorist and you put him in the army? Because a real combatant soldier, well-trained, cannot kill his own people. Only in Nigeria that it happens. So, my people, we must remain one. Stop sabotaging your brother, because when they finish with your brother, they will come for you. Because what they want is to eradicate the whole Biafrans. They don't want us in that country. That's the issue of this program. We must ask ourselves, what have we learned from this program? We need to be united. We need to be united, because Fulanis are united. You can never hear them criticize Shetima or criticize Gumi or criticize the military in what they are doing. That's why I played this man's voice again. He is speaking up, telling Shomolu, the governor, that what he is doing to the Igbos is not good. So, my people, I will see you tomorrow by the special grace of God. I wish you all well. We want to remain alive and go into Biafra, raising our flag with our Onyendu and our PM, wonderful PM. Let us support him financially and otherwise, because if on a unu na afia, ndị be anyị aka nọgo na IDP camp, because all anyị nwa bụ their target. Look at what they are doing to us in Lagos, in Kaduna, in Kano, in Abuja, everywhere. That's what Shetima said in that audio. Couple of you here have confirmed that you heard the audio. I might play it again tomorrow, just for us to remember that we have to be one. We have to work together. I need you people, my brothers and sisters. Remember to like and share this video so that it goes viral. And if you haven't subscribed, please, my people, I want to see more people subscribing to my YouTube channel, Betty Ford TV, and follow me on Facebook, Betty Ford Second. It will help YouTube to keep me here, because if they see that you don't have much people, they will not allow you to continue. They will be, sometimes they close your studio because they believe you are not attracting more people to them. Because the only thing they want from us, this is free, I'm using it free. The only thing they want from us is more subscription and more viewers, so that they will allow me, because they use when people are playing this video, they will be doing their own advert. That's where they make the money. They don't take from me. That's where they make their own money from. Please, my people, like and share it and subscribe. We are so many Biafrans, so I need at least 5,000 people. We are many to subscribe. It's not a bad thing. It's part of it, so that I will be able to be here and bring you authentic information as I hear it. Chetekwanu, onye ndị ilo gba gburugburu na-eche ndụ ya nche mgbe niile. Ụmụ Biafra, unu alarụkwa n'ụla, ma ndị nọ n'ụlọ ma ndị nọ abroad. Ọ ga-adịrị unu mma ise. All hail Biafra.